Hello everybody, how's it going? I hope everything is fine. Today we are going to look at what to expect in November. I know I am a little bit late for that, but I could only find time right now, and that's why we are doing it now. I'm just going to use one candle. I'm going to divide it into two. Please pick according to the paper that you are seeing right now. This is going to be number one, and this is going to be number two. Please take it as it resonates, and if it is not resonating with you, leave it for someone else. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can check out my Buy Me a Coffee page. If you would like to go with the general messages right now and keep watching, would like to claim the good messages that you're going to hear, you can claim them by leaving a comment because writing down works with our manifestation. Okay? I will start with this one. Hello, number one. Pick this purple one. Let's see what to expect in November. Interestingly, it is not focusing. I don't know why though. Maybe you're not going to be able to focus on the things that are happening in front of you this month. Maybe you're going to be a little bit too busy that you are going to find the need of like taking a little time out and just like focus on what you have right now, but it is kind of difficult to do it. Something is just like blocking you to focus on the things that you have already in your hand. You might have that kind of like a feeling of like, I have to do more, I have to achieve more, I have to get more, but you already have enough of responsibilities, you already have enough of things that you have to do. Like you are already too busy, you are already too burdened, you are overburdened. Like you don't need to overburden yourself, you know? So please take care. If there's a problem, that problem is not that you don't do enough. It is more likely the system is not paying you enough, or system is not rewarding you enough. Maybe the system should change. Maybe the surroundings should change. Maybe other people, they need to take some type of like a responsibility. It is not something that you can do it by yourself, like you can fix it by yourself. No, don't do it by yourself, okay? Please don't do that. Okay. What I do feel for you is that some type of like a money is coming, some type of like an abundance. Okay, there's like an elephant, and but I feel that even though you will have enough of money to do the things that you would like to do in your life, you're not going to feel joyful. Normally, like I would say, like incredible amount of money is going to fix everything, and you're going to feel good. But I don't feel like it right now. What I do feel for you is that something is just like keeping you away from the joy and the happiness and the good things that you can achieve, or the even the abundance is out there, you're not feeling like it. I don't know why though. Maybe you need to relax, but it is difficult to do it. Maybe you need some time to yourself. Maybe you need to meditate. Maybe you need to refresh and reset. Those kind of things that you need. Somebody around you is acting like they know more than you do about a specific situation. It could be like maybe this person is acting like they know you more than you do know yourself. Like they say such things like, oh, you don't even like that thing, but you like that thing. Or maybe you changed your mind. You are able to change your mind. You're allowed to change your mind. And your opinions can change, but they are just acting like, no, you cannot. This is not who you are. This is not what you should do. They're just like being too rigid, and you're like, what are you doing? Why are you gatekeeping me? Even, it's kind of weird. That person is obsessive, and maybe you need to face it that this person is kind of obsessive and not really that great when it comes to friendship and everything. If there's a partnership that you would like to get involved with, please be careful, because there's some type of like, how to say it? Look, it can start as like two people partnership, but then it can turn into like, okay, this one is also going to get involved, that one is also going to get involved, this one is going to pay for this thing. Like a lot of people that you have to deal with all of a sudden, like this is not something that you signed up for. So please take care, okay? There's a person who would like to achieve something and they are ready to use and abuse what you have. And they would like to present it as like a partnership, but it is not like a partnership. This person is just like utilizing what is next, what's in front of them. And if it is like a person that they would like to utilize, if you have like the resource in one way or another, they would like to have it, but they don't have like a, the partnership. At the end of the day, they would like to be the one who knows everyone, who binds everyone, who connects everybody. And if they are not there, it is not a really good kind of like a work. That is not partnership, that is dictatorship. Please be careful, okay? What I do feel for you also is that there's a baby, and this baby might be a little struggling, but not like in a horrible way. It's not something like it. It needs the tenderness of a parent. Like taking care of this child might be important in these days, and priority should be this baby. If someone else is just like getting involved with this kind of like a situation, you have like a newborn baby or like a little toddler, it does not matter, and they are asking for your attention, your time, your effort, whatever that is. No, I have a baby, I have to take care of this child, this little child. Like people are fighting over your attention and what you have like as a resource, and maybe they feel like they are entitled to what you have. You have to keep your boundaries up this month a little bit more. It is not like I don't want to get involved with human beings. It's not like that. But they feel too comfortable around you. They feel like, oh, this person can do it. Number one can do it. They can fix it. They will be there. No. Why they are feeling like so relaxed next to you when you are feeling like you have to struggle with everything, like you're just like the doctor is just like doing this movement under the water. Meanwhile, they're just like enjoying their time around you. No. I don't know. I felt like a little negative. Anyway, I would like to see the positive of this month, okay? I would like to see it. Please, what is to expect? Word of mouth. Something is to be spoken between people, and it is a good thing. It is not a bad thing. There's a need of like a flow, okay? Something should be, spreading. Maybe some type of like a word, like the nice talks, conversations should happen, and it shouldn't be like rigid. That's the feeling of it. Like, it shouldn't be rigid. It shouldn't be just like one way, or like one specific person, one specific way of doing things, one specific whatever that is. Love message. Somebody is about to receive some type of like gift. This is going to warm your heart. It's going to make you feel good. You will feel like loved. You will feel loved. If you are dealing with a person who was just like keeping it to themselves and they were just like acting they were not interested, or maybe they were like a little, we will see what's going to happen, and they were just like being a little cold, and finally you lost your interest in this person. You just like kept a distance, and you're like, I'm no longer interested with this person because this person is never gonna love me in the way that I am interested in love. This person is never going to reach out to me and say one day like how much they like me, or what they would like to do. This person is going to surprise you. It's not because you walked away and now they feel like they have to do something. It's not like that. It is more like the divine timing. It is more like they needed to figure it out by themselves, in their heart, in their mind, and finally they did. Okay, I'm going to use this one for the other party. Okay, let's just look at it. Let's see if there's anything else. There's a person who is just like thinking of you deeply, and I think this is the love message. Like, this person thinks about you. They feel quite a lot, and they are going to talk about their feelings. They're going to talk about their thoughts. They're going to talk about, you know, what they want in a relationship, if they want like a serious commitment or not. I think they do, and that's what they're going to talk. But you know, before they talk, they just like have that kind of like a conversation in their own mind, and it is burdening them a little. Before you go, I would like to look at the Lenormand, because I don't know, I feel like we need it a little bit. What to expect in November for you, okay? Scythe, the dog, and the birds. Okay, look, again, you know, when it comes to this friendship situation, okay, there's the person who's just like thinking they are entitled to whatever you have, and you're just like cutting this person. There's like a change, like a fast change. It needs to be changing though, you know, not like because this person is a bad person, maybe not like you guys are having something negative that is going to just like ruin the whole friendship, but you know, there needs to be some type of like there's a need of putting the boundaries in the right places so you can feel better, and also like the talks with the others, and you know, talking with the really good kind of like the friends, and involving them into the important situations. It might be really important for you as well. Okay, another message, let's look at it. All right, you're going to hear from somebody with passionate talk is coming. And it's, look, I'm going to read it as like the love situation this side. I'm going to read it as the love situation, because what I do feel when I am like looking to the cards and when I'm touching the cards, like somebody would like to have like a really big conversation with you. They would like to speak about how they feel, this, you know, the passion that they have, but they already had too much anxiety in their brain, that the talk that they, even though it is like a good thing, even though, you know, it's going to solve a lot of things, it has some type of like a negative connotation in their mind, in their brain, because they just like kept it as like the anxiety, they kept it as like a fear, they kept it as like something that is just like bothering them a little bit too much. And now you have like a decision to make. This decision to be made, this decision that you're going to make will happen after this conversation, this passionate conversation, and then you're going to choose accordingly. And it's going to be different for everybody, honestly. You know, I'm not going to say that, you know, it's just going to please everybody, or it is going to just like solve all the problems. But before you decide about a love situation, if you're going to walk away, you can walk away, but you know, maybe just wait for a bit to see what is going to happen. It could be like that. You know, you don't have to decide now. You don't have to just you know, give a name now. You don't have to accept this person now. You just have to wait until the right kind of circumstances are happening. Because what I do feel, honestly, what I do feel that it's not because this person is a bad person, or you know, they are stalling, they're just like being manipulating. It's not like that. This person needed a little time to understand what they feel. And unfortunately, maybe because of the past that they had, because of the experiences they had, these type of conversations and these type of feelings, they have like a negative connotation in their brain. And that's why they are finding it a little difficult to talk about it, even though not right now they feel quite a lot. They feel quite heavily, okay? And you know, they have this like need of like coming to a union and stuff, but it is your decision that is going to, you know, make it or break it. Actually, this is just like your decision, and for everybody it could be different. I'm not going to say that everybody is going to come into a union. It would be weird, okay? So just wait for a second, okay? When it comes to the friendships, though, you have to just like clear the way for yourself, okay? This month, this is what you need to do. That was it. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Hello, number 2, who picked the orange paper. Let's see what to expect in November. Okay. Okay, I see a bank already. There's a bank, like involvement with a bank. Like you are seeing the bank, you're going to this bank and like maybe depositing some money and maybe like doing some type of like an investment, talking to the bank people. I don't know what it is, but you're visiting a bank this month, okay? Maybe you're going to do the bank. Maybe you're going to make the bank. I don't know. Something was really slow. Something was just like taking its sweet time. It was just burdening you. It was like, why it is not happening in the time that I'm asking for? Why everything is just so slow? Why it's like a snail way of doing things? I don't like it. Okay, you were feeling so slow and like you felt like this is not happening. It is not happening because like it's supposed to happen two weeks ago. Why it is happening now? It's so slow. It has no meaning for you, okay? It lost the meaning. However, it is going to get really fast. The pace is pacing. Like something is just like finally happening in the way that you are asking. Finally, things are just like escalating in a good way. And when it is happening, you're going to feel like it is exactly what it should be. Why they made you feel in a negative way though? Like what I feel for you, honestly, number 2 is like circumstances. People around you, they specifically did it in this way to make you feel bad or maybe change your mind, make you not want that thing, whatever that you're asking for. Like they intentionally stalled. They intentionally slowed things down so you can actually change your mind. If it is like a money related thing, if it is like a work related thing, they slowed it down on purpose so you can just like focus on different things and forget about whatever this is. They have an agenda, hidden agenda, and that's why they just like slowed it down. Okay? If it is love related situation and if you feel like why it is not happening in this fast way, why this person is not texting me and why they are just like taking their sweet time, they feel like you are going to change your mind about them the second that you realize that they are not really that interesting, and that's why they try to keep this facade up. They would like to show themselves as like really interesting and really mysterious and really cool, edgy human being and has no time for you. And like they were playing a game. They were playing a game and it blew up on their face. If it is like a love related situation, I think you're walking away from this person. Like you are cold as ice. You don't feel anything for this person anymore because, I don't know, you lost interest. Not interested anymore, no longer. Bye, goodbye, the end. You feel like, nope, this is not my person, and you walked away. And if you didn't walk away before, if you felt like, what if? No, this month you're going to be like, who? Who is this person? I don't even remember who you are. You're not even going to remember that person. You're not even going to think about this person on a daily basis. Like, yeah, there was a person that I was interested before, but that was it. You're not going to feel the connection anymore. You're not going to feel that you had feelings for this person anymore. And some people, they're going to be like, no, I love this person. It is never going to happen to me in this way. Like, I can never forget about this person. Babes, you will. You will forget about this person. Not because you're going to find someone better, not because you're going to get involved with different type of relationships. No, it's just like simply you're not going to feel like it anymore. That's it. You're not going to feel like it. And that is enough by itself, you know? I do feel like people around you can be really judgy. Especially when it comes to friendships and, the age close to you, you know, the people who happens to be age, you know, the same age, similar age, maybe cousins, like a family member. If it is like a family member, if it is like a relative, it is not like an older person, it is like a cousin, maybe people around same age of you. They can be really judgmental, and you're going to see that quite clearly. And why are you being like this? You're going to confront them. There are some confrontations that you have to do this month. And you're right about that. Why are you being so judgmental? It is not your life. It is not your situation. Why are you the one who happens to be judging it for me? And sometimes getting the, you know, the opinions about certain situations from your friends, from the people at your age, it could be really important. But if it is unsolicited, then this is like a judgment. And you don't need that. You know, being judgmental is not really that great. And also monetarily, what kind of money that you're spending, for argument's sake, what kind of things that you're buying for yourself, what kind of things that you're prioritizing in your life. A lot of people are going to have opinions about that. And why like the audacity of the people, actually it was in number one too, like the audacity of the people are talking a little bit too much this month. Please be careful about that. Okay. Somebody from past, like an old lover, would like to have a return. And they would like to have this return not because they are quite aware of the, you know, you are really worthy human being and they did the wrong thing and they have to fix it and something like that. No, they feel like they are being really selfish when they are doing it. And you're going to see that they are not changed a single bit. And you're not going to entertain them at all. You're just going to be like, nope. And maybe you're not even going to see the message, you know? Maybe you're not even going to see what was happening. I see, you know, somebody is sending a message. This could be totally different, by the way. Somebody is sending you a message and then removing the message and like they never send it to you. You know, getting it back. They are not sending you any message whatsoever. Okay? But when it comes to like really good kind of love messages, what I can say that if you already have a relationship that goes well, you're going to see that there's like a quiet time with the partner can be really satisfying. Quiet time with the person that you like could be really, really satisfying and fulfilling. And maybe you would like to spend more time with each other, not doing something, but just like, I don't know, like reading a book next to each other could be like really satisfying. And doing nothing, not even talking, but, you know, being next to each other could be really satisfying. Some type of like a satisfaction I see and feel. It could be physical, it could be mentally satisfying things. I see a person who's just writing down a journal. Maybe it is a sign for you to do a journaling. Like maybe you need a little time to just like spill what you have in you. Like, could be important, you know. Okay. Like talking about your feelings might be important. Sharing those kind of feelings with yourself, writing it down might be really important because it is going to make it easier for you to see and understand how you were feeling before. When you're looking retrospectively, yeah, that's what I was feeling, and then it is going to, you know, it's going to put you. It is going to make you feel rooted. It's going to make you feel, okay, I am calm. I know what I am doing. I know what I want in life. This is how I was feeling. This is how it made me feel. And this is how I'm going to move forward. It is going to make you feel more calm and settled in your own body, in your mind. And maybe that's why you need a little bit of a journaling. Do you see anything else? If you see anything else, please write it down. Maybe we will use it for our manifestation. Before you go, let's look at the Lenormand because this is exactly what we did for number 1. Okay. The tree. The letter. Those two just like popped up right now here. Okay. And the house. something solid, something is going to make you feel more comfortable. You're going to receive some type of like news. It is going to be really important, and it is going to heal certain situations, in especially in your house, in your surroundings, with the people that you're dealing every day. Like some type of like a talk is going to heal you. Some type of like a conversation is going to heal you, especially when it comes to like hearing from a specific place. Like if it is like an away place, you're going to hear from that place, and it's going to make you feel good. Maybe you're going to get some type of like an invitation to go to a specific place. It could be like that too. This month you might actually have that kind of like an invitation to. What else? Okay, the tower in Lenormand is good, not bad. The whip and the anchor, like rooted in, some type of like a rooted in. You feel like good at where you are. That's the feeling of it. Like you're feeling powerful at where you are. Maybe you're going to stay away from the negative people. Maybe you're just going to clear your brain a little bit more. You're going to passionately look at the things that you already have, and you're going to feel rooted. You're going to feel like in a really good way. Some type of like a new beginning can actually happen for you, especially when it comes to work, but it is going to be for the long term. It is not just like for a short term thing. Like a work related situations can actually make you feel good. It could be like a, the home office based kind of like a work, because of this too. I mean, you're going to feel really, really good about certain situations in your life. It is not going to make you feel negative. At the same time, what I do feel that you are in a power of like choosing who is good and who is bad for you. And you're going to say no to specific opinions, and you're just going to keep it to yourself for a bit, because this is, I think, what you need. Maybe you're going to hear from them, but you're just going to keep your opinion to yourself. Maybe you hear from what they're saying, but you're going to make your decision according to your own opinion, It's not like you're going to be swayed all over. It's not like they're going to, convey their message and they're going to sway your opinion. And it's not like that. It's just like you're grounded. That's the word I'm looking for. Finally, grounded. You're going to feel grounded. I said settled. I said rooted. I said everything. Grounded. You're going to feel grounded. Okay. That was it. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye.